Hello everyone and welcome to Nanny's Crochet Corner. My name is Jeannie. Today is Monday, June the 8th, 2020. It is 11 p.m. That's right. I'm doing these videos for y'all because I've been gone way too long. Way too long. But I've been in a little slump. I almost lost my crojo. There were days where I didn't want to do any. And the reason is I lost one of my former colleagues and former co-workers, same person. And that really hit me hard. We graduated nursing school together and we worked together. That really took me to a whole nother level. I did do crocheting as part of my therapy because we all use crochet for therapy. All right. I'm fixing to go ahead. Well, let me welcome all of my new subscribers and returning subscribers to my channel. I want to thank all of y'all for stopping by, checking me out, hitting that subscribe button, and I hope you remember to hit that notification bell. And I want to welcome all of my friends, because that's what I consider y'all, to my little crochet corner. I've got 3 more videos after this I want to do. Y'all won't see these until tomorrow, so bear with me, but I'm gonna get them done, and I promise y'all gonna start seeing more of me. First of all, I want to give a big huge shout out to Willie Smith with Willienillie Knits. I ran across him on Instagram, and he was showing all these hats and stuff that he knitted, and that every which way cow. Not just his hats, but his personality, his attitude, his love for knitting. It just overflows out of him. I really like Willienillie Knits. So I contacted him and asked him to make my husband a hat, a beanie, but I wanted across the brim his CB handle put on there, which is hard time. And guys, he did it. I'm not wearing the hat because I honestly don't think it'll fit my head, but my mannequin is. So this is hard time, and he hand stitched this in, and he referred to this beanie as the Mini Mart beanie because it's a double brim, and it does resemble stuff that you get out of a Mini Mart. But this is not a Mini Mart hat. This is a Willienillie knit hat. He sent me a picture today and said that my hat got it started. Someone else has asked him to make them a hat. And he has done so, and it looks wonderful. He is awesome. Y'all go check him out. Also, he has joined up with DGY. And if y'all don't know what that is, that's Darn Good Yarns, Nicole Snow. And he has came up with Boss Beanie. Y'all see that? Boss Beanie by Willie Smith. Look at it. Bam! That's our boy, Willienillie Knits, in the house. So, Nicole put out a video last week. I want to say Monday or so. Monday, maybe Tuesday. Promoting this. And they also put together some kits where you can get the yarn. You got different yarns you can choose from. And this is going to be a cow. A KAL knit along. So, I can knit. Basic knit though, and I think I'll be able to do this. You get this when you get the pattern when you place your order for your kit. Mine will be here Wednesday, and I can't wait. I just have to find a 4mm circular 16-inch needle set, but I'm gonna get one. I've got one here, but it's not a 16-inch. It's either 24 or 32. But I probably could work with it. Couple of weeks ago, we found out what one of my sons is gender of his baby is. It's a boy. Well, our luck with girls, I went on and started crocheting a girl blanket. I got one more son that we're still waiting to find out what they're having. So, if they're having a girl, I can just add my other color onto this, or I can just finish it off right here. I made this. It's the Virus meets Granny Square. And if I add another color, it will be mint green to it. And if not, I would just finish tying my ends in and maybe do a pretty little trim. Maybe do a picot trim around the edge of it. And let that be it. And if they're not having a girl, then I will add a couple of more colors to it, make it a little bigger, and give it to one of my granddaughters that I already have. Now, knit crate. Everybody knows last month's knit crate came with for you to dye your own yarn. We got 2 packs of Kool-Aid, orange and cherry is what I got. You also received a little card in there that gave you a link to a YouTube video by Rebecca Brown with of Kim Knits Creations, where she did a video that showed you how to dye the yarn. You had 2 methods. You could do it on the boiling method on top of the stove, or you could do it in the microwave. Well, I chose to do the microwave method. And what you had to do was unwind your hank, soak it for 2 hours. Once you soaked it, you lightly wrung it out, spread some saran wrap across your counter, and lay your yarn on there loosely, and put your Kool-Aid in your bowl, and just sprinkle it across it in spots. She did speckled. I did more of a striping effect, and I added grape and lemonade to mine. And this is what it turned out to be. Look at how pretty it turned out. I was surprised, y'all. This is my first time ever dipping and dabbing into some dyed yarn. I got to get a new Swift because mine, well, it didn't break, but it won't stay connected to a table. I can't get it to tighten down because the little wooden bolt that they sent to screw in, well, the hole that is in the wood is not grooved. They didn't groove it for the bolt to connect to. So, all right, what else have I been doing? Oh, a whole lot. Let me grab this right here first and show y'all. I ran across Stitche Knits on YouTube and her basic crochet pattern. Basic crochet potholder. I told y'all it's 11:08, so y'all bear with me. And so I made one, and I fell in love with them. Love them, love them, love them. I saw Miss Karen, a yarn addict, show hers. And I love these potholders. They're very easy to work up, and they are awesome. This was made using Lily Sugar and Cream in Natural Stripes colorway. I used about one, not quite one of these for this one, which is the smaller size. Now for the big one, I used about 140 yards, and it's 95 yards in one of these little cakes of the stripes. So I used about 140 yards to make this one. Then I made this one for my daughter. And I used the Lily Sugar and Cream also with it. And this one fell. hold on. Well, it just fell again. And I also used, and it's until an overcast. And that's what I made this one out of. And I also made a mug rug just to see what it would look like. I love it. So, I'm going to make her some more of these and make her at least 4 mug rugs to go along with that. Then I had this cotton that I got in a mystery box of yarn from Crystal with Bag O' Day. And I had like 4 little balls of this. And it's 92 yards per ball. It's 100% cotton, but it's Pima cotton. So I worked one up in it to just see how it would work up. Wonderful. It's a lot softer than the sugar and cream yarn is and a lot easier to work with. But I like the way it looks. So, I broker loads. Well, I'm a broker, transportation broker. We own our own trucking company, plus I do transportation broker. And what that means is I get set up with shippers that need freight moved. I post the loads that they have that needs to be moved on a load board. Other carriers contact me, and I arrange for the shipment of that load with that carrier, with that shipper. Okay. So, one of my shippers, I have built a really, really good relationship with one of the ladies. And I told my husband, I said, I want to get her something and send it to her as an appreciation and a thank you. And during these times, we can all use something, right? He said, why you want to go out and buy something? Just make her something. Crochet or something. So I did. And this is made with peaches and cream in the cone. And this is Sunny Day colorway, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know what happened to the band. I didn't throw it away, but I can't find it. But, so I've made a corner to corner dish towel. And I did one using the, I know the Stitche has a name, and y'all, I'm drawing a blank. Forgive me, it's late. But I did the single crochet, double crochet, single crochet, double crochet, and then reversed it on the next row. I made that one. I have made 1 mug rug. I'm going to be making her about 3 more to make 4. And I also made her a pot holder. And I'm going to make her a couple of more of these. Isn't that beautiful? Those colors are just beautiful. So I've got that done, and I've started on 1 more mug rug. And I might have to get another cone, but we'll see. I finished my Lena Wrap. Cinnamon Stitches did premiere week a couple of weeks ago, and her first video was the Elena Wrap. I have been finished with this for over a week. I just have not done any videos or anything. So let me show y'all. And this is done in Premier DK colors. And it's a number 3. And it's anti-peeling. And this is done in Peach Pie. Isn't it beautiful? Those colors. And I did not color control. But the colors changes are so subtle that you really, really can't. You really don't even notice them. But I didn't make mine quite 90 inches, but it is 80-something inches. So, and it will have to be blocked. I'm 99% finished because I hadn't even tied this off yet because I was undecided on whether or not to actually make it 90 inches. But this is 3 cakes. 3 whole cakes of the DK colors in Peach Pie, and it's 300 and something yards per cake. So I think I'm gonna stop right there and go ahead and sew my ends in, tie that end off and sew that end in and block it. So this will be my first piece to ever ever block. But that is it. I am done with it. So, yeah. Next on my list is Pricilla with Distinctive Crochet. She came out with her amigurumi StarShine. And I got the pattern. And that's her information there. If you don't know who she is, check her out. She is known by Distinctive Crochet on YouTube, and I will leave a link down below. And I made one. And here he goes. My StarShine. I didn't have any safety eyes for him, but I ordered some, and they have came in. And I ordered 2 boxes, and I know y'all probably like, why in the world did you order 2? Because they had a sale on them. And if I'm not mistaken, one of these was one that she actually recommended, and I can't remember which one. It might have been this one. So I got those. I haven't even opened them yet. And I got this box right here. And I'll try to see if I can link those down below too for y'all, if y'all want to go check those out. I am going to try to make amigurumis. StarShine was my first ever. I've actually got another one that I'm working on, and I've got his top made. And I'm going to pop these wiggly eyes off and use some safety eyes. And I've got my stitch markers here, but I don't think I got them right, so I'm going to have to go back and revisit that. And the only thing left now is to put my eyes on, do my mouth, stuffing, do my bottom, then stuffing, and he will be finished. And I'm going to do him in white on the bottom. So I'm going to make several more of those. I really like those. And that'll get me used to doing amigurumis, right? Yeah. All right. I made a plastic bag holder out of the Premier Home Cotton Big Marl. And this is what I got left out of this. And this is 545 yards. So it's a good bit left. It's just done got real loose. And this is in Vineyard colorway. It's the Premier Home Cotton Big Marl. If you're not familiar with Premier Cotton, it's 85% cotton and 15% polyester. I really love working with Premier Cotton. It does not bother my trigger finger. Yep, I've developed trigger finger. So this is it. Now what I did was use the smaller rubber bands, the ponytail holders. You can see it there. And it's the smaller ones. It's not the biggest ones. It's the small ones for the bottom. And I also used it up here for the top. You can get your hand in there to put your bags in, no problem. And this is for my daughter. And they wanted it longer and bigger because they said they got a lot of bags. They got them stuffed in kitchen drawers. So I'm going to end up making them too. But I just used different stitches. I used double crochets. Then I did double crochet like 4. Then did front post and double crocheted 4, did front post. And then I went into the alpine stitch. Then I did some double crochets. Then I did some, I did a double crochet, chain 1, skip 1, double crochet. And then on the next row, I went down and picked up the stitch that was missed. And then I did that for a couple of rows. Then I did a row of double crochet. Then I came back with the alpine stitch. And then I topped it off with a double crochet. So I was just letting the hook flow. And did that. And I'm going to be making some more. And I'm actually going to do a tutorial on it. I really want to do one started off with the doubles and then do the entire thing with the alpine stitch. I love the alpine stitch, but I want to do it in colors where it pops, where you can actually see it. Your stitches get lost in this variegated yarn. You can't hardly see them. So I did make that one. And I am a member of the Annie's Hook and Needle Kit Club. So they send me a little kit every month. Last month in May, it was the store and stow baskets. Now, someone just included their kit in a giveaway. Cannot remember who it was. I'll try to go in my history and find the video and leave the link down below. But whoever it was, whoever wins it, let me show y'all what y'all can make, because I've made them. This is the small one. This is the medium. Now, it actually has a piece of plastic canvas in the bottom that I cut to put in there because my husband wanted this one to sit on his nightstand beside his side of the bed. So it has that in there, but that's the medium. Real easy pattern to follow. It's beginner friendly. You don't have to be an experienced crocheter to make these baskets. And this is the large. Now I can tell you that they give you just enough yarn to make these baskets. I think the only thing I had any amount left over that you probably could do maybe two rows or 3 rows of a granny square was of the brown, the beige. So don't remember what month I got this in. It had to be March, because in April I got the bag kit in. But I got the nest and stash baskets. Now on the buttons that they use for the handles, they crocheted the buttons and then attached them. Well, I didn't do that. I wanted to be different. Who doesn't? I've only made the large, but what I found weird with making the baskets is 25% wool and 75% acrylic. Where is it at? Oh, it's right here. Can you see that? But that's the yarn they sent to make the baskets with. So I've got the medium and the small one to make, because I have made the large one. And I use actual buttons, and I love the yellow with that burgundy looking color. It's showing brighter on my camera than it. There it is. That's the actual color right there. The bottom is done in half double crochets, and then the sides is done in like the moss stitch. So I love it. I like baskets, so I've got that one to finish. The medium and the small one to finish, and then I'll be through with those. And guys, that is it. That is what I have been doing from time to time. Nothing major. This was the major thing, but I finished it. So I've got some more videos I got to do. I've got one coming up that y'all gonna want to see. But I'll do it next, so I can go ahead and get it out too. I'm fixing to end this one, and I'm gonna jump right on into the other ones, y'all. It's 11:24 now, so I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Make sure to give me a thumbs up if you do, and if you're not subscribed, make sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you'll know when I put out another video, and leave me some comments. And I will see y'all on the next go round. Until then, stay crocheting and stay safe.